You know, for us, maybe it's our third call, maybe it's our ninth call. It's their one call. Maybe their entire life, they're relying on us on one call. So we just have to be plugged in and make sure we give them the best of ourselves that we can on that day, that moment.
You're used to that initial pop and that energy.
It's a very fulfilling career, being able to make a tangible change in people's lives and not so great scenarios.
Your blood pressure is really good. I'm gonna take it one more
To me, a good firefighter is a dedicated problem solver. So if you're a dedicated problem solver, you're always learning your craft, you're always trying to improve, and you're always trying to help the situation, whatever it may be.
Wrap it twice, 2 round turns, take the very end.
My name is George Erasmus. I'm originally from Cape Town, South Africa.
Tyler Garrison from Shawnee, Kansas.
I'm Cody Horkey. Grew up in Lee Summit, live in Kansas City, Missouri.
Jeremy Honeycutt. I'm from Overland Park. Kind of lived in Olathe, Overland Park. Now I live in Lenexa.
I'm Luke Manahan. I'm from Olathe, Kansas.
My name's Sean Price, originally from Lawrence, Kansas.
I'm Ryan Engelpena. I'm from Topeka, Kansas.
I'm Jesse Sloan. Grew up in Spring Hill, live in Edgerton.
My name's Justin Stepney. I grew up in Columbus, Ohio.
I was a volunteer still am at Eudora City Fire Department for about a year. Then I worked at Johnson County Med-Act for about 7 months.
Worked at District 1 for a year and a half. Loved it there, but just wanted a bigger department and run more calls.
Originally I wanted to be an electrical engineer.
Don't have any prior firefighting experience or anything like that.
But then shifted to do a bachelor's in emergency medical care.
I was a volunteer for District 1 for about 6 months.
I worked for Johnson County Med-Act for 5 years.
2.5 years at Excelsior Springs Fire Department.
I grew up in Johnson County and I've just always wanted to work here. I wanted to go somewhere where I'm gonna get the experience and get the call volume.
Come from a place that only had 8,000 people and maybe 1,200 calls a year, over 200,000 people and 23,000 calls a year. That opportunity is amazing and it was never even imaginable in the area I came from.
More opportunities to train, just the sheer numbers here give you a lot more room to spread around and grow. Academy has gone really well.
Academy has been great.
The first day I missed Academy, I had called in to Chief and tell him that I was in the hospital. My wife was starting labor. She had preeclampsia, so they were inducing her. Ended up giving birth on the second day of Academy. Baby girl, Lila Joy. That's a huge life change, 2 huge life changes at the same time.
1, 2, 3. There you go, stop.
This academy has been very, very good. We came in with the basics, and now as an academy, we need to continue to build on them. So building on those basics to try and better ourselves to go out and be that third guy on the truck.
It's a lot. There's a lot to learn in a short period of time. I went to Hutchinson to the Fire Academy and you come out and you think, well, I know a lot. You don't know, you know the basics. I mean, it's like knowing how to walk, but you have no idea how to run.
We have a fulcrum, we have a load, and we have resistance.
The TOs here have been very insightful. They've been great teachers.
Everyone wants you to succeed. No one wants to see you quit.
Everybody says it, like, just be a sponge, especially with me with no experience. Like, I'm learning a lot.
Learned a lot, still learning, messed up a lot, but it's been a fun atmosphere.
It's been tough. It's been fun though.
My back's hurting a little bit from wearing the air pack last 3 days, but you know, you fight through it, and I've had a lot of fun.
So we got a lot of different levels of experience, which is great. You know, people, regardless of experience, have different viewpoints on whatever we're doing. That means different people are going to be good at different things. The TOs are all incredibly helpful.
T.O. Casey, it's quite evident that he's got a wealth of knowledge and experience. He doesn't just talk big game, he's clearly got the experience to back it up.
That's important information, right?
His expectations are communicated quite clearly. He knows what he wants and what he expects of you.
Drop it like 70 something.
Predominantly we had Theo Hall and Theo Bobka for majority of EMS stuff.
1, 2, 3.
Also clearly very knowledgeable in their field.
A lot of knowledge between everybody that's been out here helping us, the crews that came down and helped us throughout.
At no point do you ask a question and get made to look like a fool or like you should have known that. It's a learning opportunity.
They're making sure you learn it, get it, and transfer that to real life scenarios.
Man Company 2, you are sir.
I'm ecstatic to be here.
Super happy to be here.
I can't even explain to you how excited I am to be here.
Very happy, very happy. Look forward to retiring here.
What drew me into this profession was the camaraderie and the physical aspect and being able to help others and doing it with a bunch of guys who become part of a team.
I love the excitement and not knowing what you're going to necessarily. They could potentially be on their deathbed and like you help them.
Every day you're generally doing something meaningful.
A firefighter is brave, a firefighter is going to be disciplined, a firefighter has integrity.
My son, Kason, was 4 days old. We got him home. He stopped breathing, so I coded him at home and got him back, thankfully. So I never wanted to be in a situation where I didn't know what to do like ever again, because I was like freaking out and just didn't know even how to do CPR at that time. And I was like, I absolutely don't ever want to be in this position again. So I went to EMT school and I got my paramedic license. So.
Okay, go ahead and pack it up.
My left hand out, grab these 2 strands, lighten it up, and then spread the rope.
I'm Ryan Haig. I'm from El Dorado, Kansas, a little town just east of Wichita.
I'm Nicole Hoosier. I grew up in Richmond, Missouri. I currently live in Odessa, Missouri.
My name's Thomas Lucy. I just moved here from north of Houston, Texas.
I'm Spencer Maple from Liberty, Missouri, 28 years old. Grew up in Liberty, graduated from Liberty North High School, and I still currently live in Liberty.
I'm Jonathan McKeithrin. I'm from Lawrence, Kansas. I'm 18 years old, so I just got out of high school.
My name's John Spear. I'm from Stillwell, Kansas.
Mike Thomas. I've been here for last year. I'm 49A, working as a straight roll medic. Grew up in Amarillo, Texas. Moved up here back in 2015.
I worked a year with Andover Fire, which is there close to Wichita. And then I've been a volunteer with my hometown department, El Dorado Fire, for 3 years.
So I came from Pleasant Hill Fire. I was a fire medic there. I have a few part-time jobs as well, just in fire and EMS. So combined, I have a total of like 7 years of experience.
I've been in the service since 2018.
I have 1 year of fire experience at South Platte Fire District over on the Missouri side.
Did my certs during high school, and I interviewed here, and I'm here in front of you.
This is my first fire job. I did my schooling at JCCC, and then, well, I did my fire starts at JCCC, and then I did my EMT at UMKC.
So I was looking for a department that had a good culture, like a good aggressive firefighting mentality, and was in a place that I would enjoy living the rest of my life. And in Overland Park, I found all 3.
Which is again interrupting your mental acuity, right? How about physically, physiologically, what's going on? Air, fatigue, wearing yourself up, using up your air
It's been a lot of fun. We're on our 7th week
It's been great. Everybody here has been super nice, willing to help, willing to teach.
And we've had crews every day come down on their own time to come help train us. And that says a lot about the people in the organization.
Humbling. But I mean, that's what it's for.
It's been fun. It's been like rough. I mean, in some ways. I'm the only girl, so like all these guys are like big, strong guys, and they can, throw these ladders without a problem. I'm like, I have a way that works for me, and I'm gonna use this way.
So we've definitely got after it day to day, learning a ton, which I love, but can be a little overwhelming at times.
Even when I'm tired, even when I'm miserable, hungry, wet, cold, I'm happy to be here.
I haven't met a person yet that wasn't happy to be down here helping us. Happy to answer any questions.
OKC's been like great help, and just like he gives such great advice, and like he I never feel like he's talking down to us.
T.O. Hall and T.O. Bobke, pretty lighthearted, straightforward, but still expect you to work hard.
T.O. Dabalier, I feel like he makes everything light. He's a good person to be around.
It definitely seems that everybody wants us to succeed and that kind of stuff, and we're definitely part of the family, it seems like already, so it's been great.
I'm excited to get on shift. I'm excited to start running calls.
It'll be good. I'm excited to get out there and meet with my crew and start training with them and getting more proficient at what we do.
Hope and plan on retiring here at Silverland Park. It's been 25, 30 years and have a great career.
Really, I hope to be the best firefighter I can be, the firefighter that the community deserves.
I've always wanted to do something to help somebody else and kind of be a part of a purpose that's bigger than just myself. So I plan to be here for the next 20 plus years, but right now just focusing on being the best backwards firefighter I can be.
There's a kind of an old quote that says, "Society grows great when old men plant trees whose shade they'll never know." So it would be my goal to kind of start those trends that I may never see, but that are the department 30, 40 years from now.
Yeah, there you go.
Want me to look at the camera or you?
That man can make you look real good or real bad, so I would stop with whatever you're doing.
The guys out there were like, "You might want to fix your hair." I'm like, "Okay, thanks." And like half of them are bald, so like they don't have to worry about it. I'm like, that must be nice.
Well, we're just funny, just in general.
You're gonna check?
Yeah.
Wait, you're gonna check?
We need to check.
Wait, is there a woman here?
We had a childbirth scenario.
What am I doing? I'm in so much pain right now.
Poor John, he was the lead on it.
Take a deep breath.
There was a whole class of high schoolers watching.
Can you give me a countdown or something?
I was sweating during it.
Oh, this is really hard. Okay, I know the baby is actually so.
She's like trying to shove the baby through the little prop they had. She's like, "It's stuck. Get this thing out to where it doesn't look like I'm, ripping the baby out, basically." I'm like, "Oh gosh."
Leave it alone. You're gonna die.
There was a very large spider in somebody's turnout gear.
He turned around and gave a little girlish squeal. And
kind of hear a,
It's a very feminine scream, but
I don't recall screaming.
Act like you never seen a spider before.
I'm okay with spiders, but not when they're in my gear.
You're being mean, but I think you saved my life. That thing was in my gear. It's
He ain't that big. He ain't in the gym. He ain't working.
I was doing everybody in the TCB a service by letting them know that there was a very large spider.
little wolf spiders.
And then Honeycutt had to take a stick and play with it like a 3-year-old. And so you just can't fix it no matter what we do.
That's not wolf.
He's gone.
Playing with it? What the hell wrong? Ooh, toy! Yay! Check your boots.